Hello and thank you for watching this unboxing video. Today we're unboxing the GOGO Elite Traveller Plus 4-wheel. It's model SC54 by Pride Mobility. It has the ability to go up to 4.5 miles per hour, can hold up to 300 pounds, and can travel up to 14.5 miles on a full charge. To get started, simply grab a knife or a box cutter, cut the pallet straps, cut through the tape at the top of the box, and pry it open. When you're opening the box, the first thing you're going to see is a little piece of cardboard. Go ahead and remove that. Open up the shorter flaps and grab the safety instruction sheet, the user manual bag. Make sure to go through that entirely. Keep the contents of the user manual bag handy. You will need that for the assembly process, and we'll explain how to set this GOGO up in less than 10 minutes. It's very easy to do. Go ahead and start removing the styrofoam packaging out to expose the basket, which is wrapped in a plastic bag. Simply unwrap it and put it to the side so that you can have some room to continue unboxing and taking out the rest of the components. After the basket is removed, you'll notice the battery box is accessible. Go ahead and pick it up by the handle and put it to the side and begin to remove the armrests, which are on the opposing side of the box. They're slipped into the styrofoam, so you will have to pull it out. The two armrests are wrapped in plastic bags. Go ahead and take them out of the bags and just put them to the side so that you can continue to take out the rest of the components and the packaging. After you remove the armrest, you'll be able to take out the battery charger, which is in the same styrofoam packet. It comes in a box. Just put it to the side. You can remove the middle piece of styrofoam that's protecting the tiller, and then the seat post is also going to be located there on that last piece of styrofoam in the back. You will need to unwrap that. It does come well packaged and wrapped up with some tape. This is the female insert for the seat that's going to attach to the scooter base and allow you to quickly remove that seat. We'll show you how that's all done in just a moment. Go ahead and remove the larger piece of styrofoam, then remove the shroud covers. They come with blue shroud covers, so you can take off the red ones very easily. It's just held together with a piece of Velcro and a clip. At this point, you're going to want to locate the tiller adjustment knob and rotate it counterclockwise to loosen it up. That's going to allow you to raise the handlebar, the tiller assembly rather, all the way up, and then retighten that knob so it stays in the upward position. At this point, you can grab the seat and pick straight up. The stadium style seat folds down. It comes folded down and wrapped in a plastic bag. Go ahead and remove that plastic bag and just put the seat to the side. Next, you'll want to go ahead and remove the loose pieces of styrofoam that were underneath the seat, and then get ready to take the scooter out of the box. You'll notice on the lid, there's an instructional diagram that says you can cut the front flap of the box using a box cutter or a knife carefully, and then you'll be able to push the scooter right out of the box without having to lift it. And that can be done by getting, again, a knife or a box cutter and cutting along the front flaps on the right and left side. You'll notice there are some corner pieces inside of the box. You'll want to remove that so that you can cut through the cardboard a little bit easier. As shown here, just cut through the left and right side, remove that corner piece, and it's pretty easy to do. Once you've got that front flap cut out completely, it'll just fall forward, and at this point, you're almost ready to ride the scooter right out of the box. First, you'll want to remove the styrofoam block that's underneath by lifting the front of the scooter, and then you'll want to go ahead and get ready to roll it out. Take off the plastic sheeting that's covering the handlebars. And basically what you want to do at this point is get the plastic that's wrapping the base of the scooter out and around the wheels so that when you roll it out of the box, it also comes right out of the plastic. It's going to make it a little easier. It is kind of difficult to get the plastic out from underneath the scooter because it is a heavier scooter when it's fully assembled. But getting it out of the box, once you have it out of the plastic as you roll it out, it's pretty easy to work with. And then you can go ahead and just keep the plastic and the remaining styrofoam in the box. We do recommend keeping the box for at least 5 days in case you want to return your mobility scooter. Don't throw it away the first few days. Just keep that packaging and the box and all of the wrapping handy. So as you can see, we rolled it right out of the plastic bag and out of the box. We're going to make some room now and get all of the parts lined up in the view of the camera. The next thing we're going to do is grab the user manual bag, which comes with a secondary bag within it. You're going to notice that there are about 5 or 6 different securement pins, and basically you just push those through for the seat post and for the armrests, as well as the accessory port, and that's going to hold items in place, and we'll show you how that's done. But first you want to grab one of the thicker securement pins, not the thin ones. There are thin ones and there are thick ones. Grab one of the thick ones, and that's what's going to be used for the seat post. There's about 3 different holes on the seat post. Choose the one that best suits your height. You can use the lowest one to get the seat up high, or the highest one, which will in theory bring the seat post lower and lower the seat height. So once that pin's pushed through, grab the battery box and just drop it right into place. There are no tools required. Now you can grab the seat, line up the male insert with the female insert on the seat post that you just installed, and the seat literally just falls right into play. To verify that the seat is installed correctly, you'll want to use that lever, which is the rotation lever, and if you see that it's clicking into place, then that means that the seat was installed correctly. Now we're going to install the armrests. You'll want to grab 2 of those thin securement pins that were in the bag with the keys. First, you'll want to loosen up those tension adjustment knobs that you see here all the way counterclockwise until the armrest slides right into the sleeve for the armrest. So we're doing the left armrest first. You loosen that tension adjustment knob all the way. We're repeating on the right. You will have to loosen that tension knob pretty much all the way for the armrest to slide into the sleeve. As you can see, it takes a little bit of time, but once you have it all the way loosened, you can slide it right in and then grab one of the thin securement pins. You push it right through and then tighten the armrest knob to secure the armrest so that it doesn't wiggle around and it's nice and firm. You can adjust the width of the armrest. There are a few different securement pin slots which will allow you to extend it outwards or inwards, and then you can also use one of the securement pins for the accessory port. Right under the accessory port, you're going to see a yellow lever. That's to put the scooter into freewheel mode. You can't push it unless it's in freewheel mode. To manually push it, push that lever forward, but the scooter will not work with the battery unless the brakes are engaged, meaning the lever's in the back position. Now that we have the scooter nearly assembled, all we need to do is install the front basket, which just clips on with a set of hooks and 2 rails that are on the back of the basket. It just slides right in. There are no tools necessary. It's a very easy to use scooter. We're going to show you some of the dashboard components here in just a moment. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove the sticker that covers the ignition and go ahead and put the keys in. You can give the key a slight turn clockwise to turn the unit on. Once powered on, you'll see a traditional battery meter. Green means fully charged, red means it's dying. There's also a traditional speed control knob. Spin it counterclockwise to slow the unit down and clockwise to speed it up. There's a horn, which you can push, and it's pretty loud, as well as a light on the front of the scooter just under the basket. You will want to make sure to point it downwards if it's out of the box pointing straight up as it's shown here. The switch is on the left side just under the handlebar. Next, we're going to show you how to charge the unit. You'll want to take the charger out of the box. It's going to come in 2 pieces. You're going to have the wall outlet cable, which you'll need to plug into the adapter. The adapter has a port. There's no wrong way to plug it in. Go ahead and connect it. And then the 3-pin barrel XLR cable will plug right into the right side of the handlebar, just underneath the handlebar. There's no wrong way to connect it. Just line up the pins with the 3 holes and you're good to go. We do recommend charging it overnight when you first get your scooter and never letting the battery go too far into the red. As you can see, this chair has flip-up armrests and the chair also folds down. It comes right off with no tools, just picks straight up. Just like the battery box, you grab it by the handle and pick straight up. It literally just plugs right into place. You don't have to use any tools whatsoever. Same thing with the basket, just pull straight up. These scooters are very easy to use. We're going to show you now that you can lower the tiller by loosening that tension adjustment knob, but you can also lock the tiller so that it doesn't swing around freely when you're transporting it in the trunk of a car. There's a push pin at the front of the scooter, If you push it in and then rotate semi-clockwise, it will lock the steering handle into place. Push it in and rotate semi-counterclockwise and it will unlock it. Again, this is strictly for transporting purposes when you're putting it in the trunk of a car or in the back of an SUV, etc. To take apart the scooter from the rear, you grab the seat post, lift up on the handle, and it comes right apart. This is due to Pride's patented feather touch disassembly. To reattach it, line up the two hooks with the green indicators so that they fall right onto the green bar with the rear side of the unit. There are green indicators there as well. Make sure it's straight, line it up, and literally just drop those hooks onto the bar and it will click into place. Again, grab the seat post, pull up on the lever to detach it, and again, it just falls right into place when you're ready to reconnect it. Very easy to use. It's a very user-friendly mobility scooter. From this point, you can loosen the tiller adjustment knob and raise the tiller up. Go ahead and unlock the tiller lock so that you can turn the scooter and then reattach the basket. Putting this thing together and taking it apart is a breeze. As you can see, it only takes a few minutes. At this point, you can just grab the battery box and drop it right into place. Falls right in. Very easy. And again, you can grab the seat. There's a male insert which falls into the seat post, and verify that it's into place by rotating the seat. When you rotate it, it will lock into position. There are 8 different positions. You can rotate the seat 360 degrees, any direction. You can adjust the tiller to put the handles further away from the user or closer. We offer this scooter and many other Pride mobility scooters with tax-free sales and free shipping at mobilityscootersdirect.com. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it if you want to help YouTube out, and leave a comment below. We always answer our comments and appreciate our feedback. Thank you again. Have a great day.